Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the longest running daily variety show.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living.
The Mark and Pires Show! Gosh almighty, Joanne. So I guess it's on us. We're here. Channel 7 News, Mark Pires. I'm on the plane with Joanne. We're just on our way to Miami. Getting on. The pilot goes to take a poop-a-doop, dies in the bathroom. We got, an airplane deal going. They came out on the airwaves. Anybody out here know how to fly? I took a crash course, and I'll do it. If I got to get on or off of this thing and there's a pilot dead, I'm not relying on the guy in the back. I'm a doctor. Yeah, you be a doctor, okay? I'm gonna save us. Joanne, do me a favor and hit the autopilot. Joanne, I'm here trying to save the friggin' world, our world. Because this is either going down in flames or we're landing in the runway. So I think, Joanne, if I push this button... Oh my goodness, Joanne, hold on, Mama. We gotta get control of it, Joanne. Hold on, Joanne, I'm pulling back on it. Give me a second, Joanne. Oh, all right, I got it. We're back under control. Hold on, I'm pushing. Autopilot. We're good, Joanne. I need to get a little Zabrowski. Joanne, when you have to land the plane, and you got Matt Zabrowski here in the back, he's flying with us. He flies with us everywhere. And we're gonna get a woo-hoo from him. I'm gonna need it. I gotta see, where's the runway? Which way are we going? To the left? Going right? I can't figure that out until I get a woo-hoo from Matt Zabrowski. Joanne, can you check and see if he's almost done with his yoo-hoo? Zabrowski gets 6 yoo-hoo every day in the green screen room. Zabrowski. He's gonna bring it to you. 40 seconds. Joanne, I don't mind doing a little jig while I'm here in the pilot's chair, the captain's chair, Captain Mark. Channel 7 News, Mark Pires, the captain of the ship. What's that, Joe? No, Joanne, I know it's not a ship, it's a plane. I get it. Our ships are on the sea. I get it, Joanne. You and your grammar school with the neck chop, Joanne sometimes needs a neck chop. Guys, Zabrowski! Zabrowski! Can you do me a favor, Zabrowski? Where is he? He's over there. Zabrowski. There it was. Zabrowski, you brought it. You brought it, buddy. We're applauding you while we're trying to figure out how to land this plane. Anyway, Joanne, can we get back to it? What are we going to do? Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea, Joanne. No, I have no idea. All I heard was you wheeze. I'm just saying, it's a great idea. What we have to do is get on the air with, the airport. Let's get the people in the airport on the line. Let's have a conversation with them and see if we can land this bird. No, Joanne, I can't hear you over the wheeze. Please just patch me in. Oh, yes, Mark Pires, Channel 7 News, here to save the day. Yeah, you guys sent up, pilot who's clearly not worthy to be in the air flying. What's going on? Does the guy not work out? How could he get up here and just die going to the bathroom, dropping a douche? We want to know. I'm here with Joanne. She's still kicking. I got Joanne kicking. She just doesn't know how to fly. She knows how to hover. which doesn't help us in this current situation that we're in. Anyhow, can you help us out here? I took one crash course. No, Microsoft, Flight Simulator. Buddy, that's the best you got right now. Oh, what do you want me to do? You got a guy in the back who's a doctor. You want the doctor to fly?
We need to be at 3 degrees Celsius.
What are we talking? He wants to do 3 degrees Celsius. I'm trying to pitch that nose. I'm pitching that nose. We're going, there's the runway. Okay, let's go down at like a 37 degree. And if it's not even close to 37, who cares? Smash landing, But we do it gracefully. No, if you don't have any good ideas for me and for Joanne, then I think we're just gonna have to wing it. We're gonna have to go off of my advanced skills and my knowledge based on that 45-minute crash course I did on the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Look, that's on you, Don. Don. Look, Don, they could have given me somebody with a little bit more of a unique name than Don. Let me ask you something, Don. Well, what are we gonna do here? I'm here in the captain's chair. I got Joanne here wheezing. And you can't just give me the coordinates? And I'm there. Pitch the nose. I'm pitching it. No, Don, I don't understand that. I didn't go to flight school. Just put it on the perimeter of a 927-62. What the heck, Maybe if you just kind of spoke English. You speak English to Captain Mark, Channel 7 News. And perhaps I can bring this bird in safely, Don. Donald. Fine, you want to go Donald to get a little bit more, you got a name, it's a little... Oh, look, Donald, they left a coffee here. I'm going to drink it. I'll tell you what, Donald. When you're here, potential death, you're on, already pilot died. 271 people here on the plane with me. Now, who knows how to fly? I'll do it. I'm going to do it. I'll go up and I'll do it, guys. Have you ever flown before? Dude, Flight Simulator. What are you talking about? I was very good that 45 minutes. When I did it, I got an A++. My flight instructor came out and said, "Good job, Commander. You're going to the next stage." I was like, I don't freaking have time for that. I'm a master now, Finished. Job well done. I moved on to the next thing. Taekwondo. Finished that in a day. I was like, ooh, that's before I went and did Sensei Round Eye. Joanne, nobody remembers Sensei Round Eye, how he taught Bruce Lee everything he knew. Only to be ridiculed because he was the one and only. They spoke about him in religious texts. There will be a man in white face that will come one day, and he will be the leader of all, Greatest martial artist of all time, Just don't get the credit when you're not there doing it. Jackie Chan. You can't get out there and get the foot up high enough anymore. I used to, Sensei Round Eye, when I was younger. Anyway, Joanne, life or death? What are we talking about over here? Okay, Don, you still there? Don, if you don't know who Sensei Round Eye is at this point, that's on you, buddy. You're gonna have to do the research. It's on the YouTube channel, Mark Inspires. Yeah, like inspires, like I'm inspired, but instead of doing I'm inspired with a D, you put a freaking S at the end. Yeah, no, look it up right now. No, Don, Donald, we can wait. No, you can watch a full episode. I got enough gas to push us around here for a couple hours. It's right, dude, a couple hours. We do it in a couple hours every night. What are we talking about? You can't do a 5-minute show? You go find the At the Brink episodes. When I did 5 to 15. You go find, good luck. It's day 1,690 in a row. Did you have any 5-minute episodes? Yeah, go find At the Brink. Good luck. Is that like 1,300 in a row? Go freaking find it, Nothing's cataloged. It's just live creation, Donald. Live creation, It's a story, though. There's a life and an experience, and it continues to develop, Donald, into something on a daily, as well as Joanne's wheeze, as you know. That's right, Donald, I forgot you still don't know about the show. That's right, I'll give you some time to watch 2 or 3 episodes. Joanne and I are gonna just kick it up here, throw this thing on auto. I wanna see if the world is flat. What? No, Donald, look. I saw the TikTok video that, you know, there's like refraction, and then you see like look, the sun is local. You're telling me it's not. I'm just gonna do a little flyeroo up here. I got Joanne. We got 271 on board. I'm gonna tell everybody just be ready. Look out the window. We're gonna look for some curvature. What's this thing go up to? No, not speed, Donald, like height. What are we talking about over here? Can I get up to about 75, 80,000 feet? You know, Donald, I don't really give a crap what you say. We're doing it. We're going up. Yeah, Joanne, can you do me a favor? Rock this thing up to 78,247 feet. That's my calculations, that we could see the curvature. If there is, we're gonna see it. Joanne, kick it in for me. Joanne! You gotta make me do everything? Gosh almighty, you just sit there and wheeze, and I gotta go to 74,264 feet, and you can't push it in? You can't dial it in? And just help a little? Gosh almighty, Joanne. All right, I guess I'll just do it. Guys, we're on our way up. Joanne, I gotta tell you, it's really interesting when you just feel yourself rising at an uncontrollable rate. And you're just trying to see if you can get a little look at the curvature. Yeah. What's the No, Joanne, your face isn't, you know, drooping an extraordinary amount because we're going at higher speeds. That's just normal you. My face is drooping more. It always looks that way, Joanne. What are we talking about over here? You're gonna sit there and try to think that you look worse? You know, when we're doing a flyeroo up that way? Sometimes you're going, we're going this way. I'm going that way right now. There's a rocket, you know, rocketing up. Joanne. Just to reiterate, Joanne, that's you. That's just all you, like in the mirror right there. Anyway, Don, did you get a chance to watch a few minutes? Don, I know you start to get into it, you don't want to break away. Look, we do have to land this flight, you know, at some point. We're on our way up right now. We're at, Joanne, what are we at? 43,000. We're at 43,000 right now, Donald. How are we doing as far as what the manufacturer rating is for this aircraft? Donald, we're like 1,200 feet over that already. What, Joanne? Joanne's up to 48,000 now. How's that? Donald says that, you know, the wings should start to shake and they may just, you know, break off. Joanne, could you hover at least me and you if that happens? Like, or should we just call it here at like 48 and take a look out the window? Donald, Joanne, cut it. Joanne, you can't freaking even just cut it. All right, Donald, we cut ourselves here. Gosh almighty, 54,372. Yeah, Donald, new record. Look, do me a favor, Donald. Call up the Guinness Book of World Records. Tell them Channel 7 News. Mark Pires live from the cockpit with Joanne, of course. Can't do anything without Joanne. And we got the story of all stories, you know, saving 271 lives, and just flew a commercial airliner to the highest known, you know, height in history, the highest known height. You know, Joanne, we are improvising live in the moment here. We have to live. We have to figure out how to get to the end of this bit, yeah, to live another day. Donald, anything on your end? You know, Donald, I'm just gonna do the flight simulator, you know, then, if you're not gonna just help me and just say, bring it on in. You know, drop that nose. Is that not a good noise? Donald, I was half kidding. So what kind of noise do you want as they, is this aircraft supposed to make as I'm descending? Is it supposed to be like, we're supposed to be like what are we looking at here? Donald, I work off of sound, okay? You can't say you drop it at a specific angle and a degree at a, time of day when the sun is at the crescent. Look, I need you to be a little bit more specific for me, okay? Sounds. Donald. Sounds. How many times do I have to say it to you? Get a guy on who knows how to do the sound. Where's Michael Winslow when you need him? Michael Winslow? It's the police academy. The guy could do a police car. You can get him. I'm telling you, he'll do a great job. It would be like, Michael Winslow, we need you to come in and do a gig. Yeah, what's the gig? We need you to do the sound of an aircraft that's properly descending for Channel 7 News Mark Pires, so he can land. Winslow comes in, he's like, what, Donald? That was it? Donald, you should have told me to do a Winslow. All you had to do, Donald, is say, can you do a Michael Winslow impression? And I would have done it. And then we would have figured out exactly the sound necessary in order to land this bird. We're going to just drop this down on that sound. Right? Here we go. Boom, boom, da, da, da. The one thing I think you should do here, this is a side note for you there at headquarters, down there in the airport in that big, huge building with the antennas. You guys should consider changing out these stupid, captain's chairs, and you should put BeatSeats in here. You wouldn't have pilots dying in mid-flight. Be like, you have to drop a douche. You sit on a BeatSeat, kick that thing for a little bit. That's going back up. It's a sensory therapy drum. When you kick it, you feel it. Yeah. And so you're going to pretend for a moment that you're not going to all of a sudden have a better experience for your hiney butt. Yeah. Joanne wants one just because, Gosh almighty. Anyway, Donald, just waiting for you to help me save the day. Any time now, Donald. Yeah, Donald, that's right, the Winslow, but can you just tell me, is that the Winslow? Because I did it, but you need to tell me if that's what the sound that you heard. All right, Joanne, we should be on our way in shortly. Donald, I got to tell you, this is a very stressful experience for me, as you can tell. I was extremely stressed out during this entire flight, mostly because Joanne wheezes. And when you're trying to do the flight of all flights, forget about Sully. Sully? You kidding me? Sully just flew into a river. Gotta fly into not into the ground. Civilian simulator. Sometimes you just want to fly your simulated aircraft and potentially land it perfectly. And if it doesn't, it's the simulation. Not now, Joanne. We're here in the moment. I need you to play second fiddle, Joanne. Just grab the second wheel. All right, Joanne, and just get ready to turn. Use all your Joanne in order to get us in the direction we need to go to land this puppy. All right, here we go, Joanne. Now, Donald, we're bringing this puppy in. You know what? I think all I have to do is grab the wheel here, right? And just give it a little pusheroo. Joanne, we're going a lot faster on the way down than we did on the way up. Gosh almighty. Can you tell me if Cameron happened? I see it, Herman. Joanne, I feel a little weird all of a sudden. We're flying it a little faster. I feel like I can hammer, jammer, labber. Hi, Donald! Are we going too fast? I was thinking we should, we're in the water. We should come up with a specific speed. Oh, okay, no, Joanne. Joanne. Whoa. Joanne, we must have reached like Mach something. Holy freaking cow. Whew. Joanne, why do you still look the same? Yeah, I just went through this experience. My brain was just crushing up against my head. And we were going so fast. The sound, Donald, that was not the Michael Winslow that I just did. That one was the original, like, that ain't right. Holy cow. You know, Joanne, I wasn't sure if we were going to make it through that one. Well, I know you probably would. You non-human entity, you'd figure out a way to get through it. I get that. I get that, Joanne. But have a heart, or one of your hearts, you know, just like give one of your hearts. Joanne's got 3 hearts. They pump in different, you know, rhythms. Joanne, you got 3 different rhythms going to your heart, you know? Oh, yeah, no, Joanne, that was you that snorted. Oh, goodness, Joanne. You know, I'm thankful for you, Donald, that I don't have to deal with Joanne for much longer. Whether that means landing this plane or crash landing this plane, you know, hopefully on that side. You know, look, I gotta tell you, Donald, if there's a crash that's taking place in a part of the aircraft that requires that burden to have the impact. You know, Joanne's a non-human entity, you know. She'll figure out a way. Right, Joanne? No, Joanne, I don't have one of those, you know, push the button and you shoot out ejection seats. We should have an ejection seat. You know, that's another one, you guys. You should get BeatSeats that have ejection beat seats. So you're in the air, you know, you got ejection beat seated, you know, and all of a sudden you're like, I gotta fly with a stupid, you know, when you got a parachute over your head and you got all that below you, don't you just want to experience life and that moment with a beat seat? And this thing's strapped underneath you. You just ejected with it, you know, so you're BeatSeat.rocks. You can get your own, you know, jump out of an airplane with. You're one with nature. I built them out of wood. You're in the nature with them. You land on a beat seat jamming out at a wedding. They're just painting a picture for you, you know, like you were doing it. You had the greatest experience in your life. You jumped out of the plane with your friend Derek, and you got split up on the way. You're like, where did Derek go? But you both got your own beat seats. You're working off your own rhythm, you know, kind of like, and when you show up at what you thought it's the X, you know, but it was just somebody had like an X and O thing, like hugs and kisses. It was for like for the wedding, you know, celebration, and you landed there, and they had the mariachi band, you know, and you were on the beat seat. The mariachi band's there playing. And you're like, boom, on the beat seat. And everybody's jamming. They bring you champagne. They think you're part of the family. Like that was a gig that came, you know, like, yeah, this guy was like a cousin that we flew in, literally, on his beat seat. You know, Donald, can we freaking land this thing? I gotta go, Donald. You know, I'm gonna let Joanne land this for us. Donald, I'm gonna go put on my own parachute just in case this doesn't end well. I did see an escape hatch in the back. There are 270 parachutes in the back. What's that, Donald? We'll be fine, Donald. She'll be fine. No, Joanne, we don't have a parachute big enough to you know, we gotta save the souls on board. So you have to go down with your ship. No, Joanne, I meant, you know, like a captain goes down with the ship. No, Joanne, I'm not I'm not sitting in the captain's chair, Joanne. That's your spot, Joanne. You are now the captain. It's time for you to take your rightful space here in the chair, in the sky, and take this thing in, you know? We're gonna all watch from the sky, you know, and see how you do. You know, I'm hoping for you. Okay, Joanne, again, I wish you the best. Hope to see you back in the studio, you know, because that would be, I don't want to be there alone, but I can't risk being the one who brings it down, you know. I mean, not down, you know, and Donald, no, Donald, I can't. What do you want me to do? Joanne's said she'll do it. Yeah, no, that's, look, I don't mind she takes the glory, Donald. I did all the work. Yeah, I get to the end and I just I'm jumping out, but of course I did it all. And then like Channel 7 News, when we report the news, they're gonna say that Superman style saved every life on board. No, Joanne, you're a non-human entity. Yeah, so like, that's not fake news, that's factual. You're something out of the, you know, nightmare of a couple people, many people, including me, Joanne. Anyway, look, Joanne, Donald, do your best here with Joanne, all right? I gotta get going. I gotta jump out and go do a show. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, I really don't need you for the show. I mean, what do you really do? Yeah, you sit there and wheeze. I'm trying to do it. Got a guitar playing, and you're just making noises from your hiney butt as well. Oh goodness, you know, Joanne, I really implore you, jump in the chair. You know, it's your turn. Glory is just a couple inches away from your moo-moo. It's been real though. It's been real. Donald, appreciate you. Get that parachute on, but take care. Oh, goodness, Joanne. Joanne, if you're not going to take the captain's chair, then I don't know what to tell you. You're not going to take the captain's chair, then you should take a BeatSeat chair, like this one.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, a checka. How's everybody doing out there? I don't know if that was funny at all, because I don't know. I just improvise everything in the moment, and I wasn't poking any fun. I'm very much sad. We're in the bathroom, and I really don't know. I try to just make comedy and not try to never try to offend anybody, ever. But people get offended all the time. This is the world we live in. I'm going to head over to Zabit. I don't know what we put up on the screen for what we're into here. Oh, we have cover song on the BeatSeat and more comedy, so we may do a little bit of both. Cover song on the BeatSeat sounds good to me. Okay. I gotta figure out the song here. Cover song on the BeatSeat.
nice. I really love that sound. Okay. Almost there. They have a lot of songs. I respect that, because clearly when you are expressing yourself, here we go. Here we go. 1991. Let's just play it. Is it getting better? Do you feel the same? Will it make it easier? Got one to blame, you say. One love, one life. It's one need in the night. One love we get to share. It leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you? Leave a bad taste in your mouth. You act like you never had a love. You want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're wild, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other. We carry each other. Come here for forgiveness. You come to raise the dead. You come here to play Jesus. The lepers in your head did die. Asking too much, more than a love. You gave me nothing. It's all I got. I swear. Not the same. We hurt each other, do it again. You said, love is a temple, love a higher love. Love is a temple, love is a higher love. You ask me to answer, but then you make me calm. I can't keep holding on to put you on. You got it turned
This is Joanne's job, but I left her on the airplane. I figured if somebody's gonna get back. Oops. It's Joanne, but you know what? We don't know. We haven't heard from Joanne yet. We're close. Tell Joanne a little bit of, give her a piece of my mind when she gets back. Oh, goodness, Joanne.
drop bitch tonight.
The freaking heck. Thank you, my friend. Everybody like the double screen deal? Nuts, I'm losing every frame here. Goodness. R. Fox, how are you, my friend? I'm getting buffered again by them, huh? The freaking stream. What's going down with you, stream? Yeah? Come on. They're just consistently dropping frames. You know, Joanne, I'm glad you made it back, first of all. I'm glad you made it back. But, like, what the freaking heck? It's gone from 0 down to 20% of the frames. Which basically means that the show is, like, being siphoned off the air as we speak. Yeah, it's the same thing that happened the other day, right, Andrea? It's unreal. Derek, how are you? So, guys, I think because I can't stand that, like going back and having to watch that, it's not a place that I can get creative. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't do it, Mink. I can't do it. I try my best, man. I try my best to do it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But then I hear, okay? I can't down, man, okay? I told you. You tell me one thing, okay? You tell me one thing. You come down here, okay, Joanne? Okay. Joanne, you're like Manny in the movie Scarface. Hey, Joanne, do you like... I can't even, you know. 21.2. Motherfuckers, you know, YouTube. Unreal. Audio requires less bandwidth to process is accurate. Yep. I'll tell you what, I have, this is probably a sign, because I have a lot of work to do on these new BeatSeats. Like, I can't wait. There's one, it's crazy. This is like, I don't even know how to do this right now, I gotta be honest. This olive wood, so beautiful. I think it's not going to get any dye at all. It's just spray it, you know, lacquer. That's it. No natural. This is beautiful stuff. And heavy. Like the same size pieces I build all the other BeatSeats out. Like these BeatSeats are heavy as heck. Like the mahogany one is the lightest one, the one I'm on right now. But mine, the one that's all out of the flame maple, heavy. The blue one, heavy because it's made out of ambrosia flame maple. Like all of this stuff I'm using is like cool wood, so they're heavy BeatSeats, which is awesome because when you sit on them, they don't move. Woohoo! You know you're done it. You know you're done it. Tim, my brother, good to see you, pal. Look at this freaking crap, Joanne. They're knocking off every frame. Joanne's doing it with a wheeze. That's what she's doing. Guys, tomorrow it is officially one of the shows where we get into it. You know, like if you're not down when we get into it. What's that, No, Joanne, no one can hear you over the wheeze. Can you type it? Yeah. Sometimes you're just waiting for the world to turn around and smile at you. What? No, not you, Joanne. Gosh almighty. Everything's always about you. Right, Joanne? I got Granny in the room. Andrea O'Neill, Derek kicking it again. You know, and we have liberty and freedom. We're all in the process. Tim Beers. And Verte, my brother, says I'm in fairly high resolution, which means that I don't look like Joanne. Not bad. Not bad. You got to wonder, what does Joanne look like then? It's like freaking like Crayola stain on the screen. What is that over there? Oh, it's just a palette of mush. Isn't that what Joanne is anyway? No, Joanne, I'm just kidding. Joanne, stop it. I forget. She says that she watches the show while she's watching the show. She's looking at my back, but then she's also looking at the monitor next to her, which shows everything that's going on the screen. And I'm like this tonight. And she's back there going, you hear the wheeze. I mean, I don't have to recreate that for you. But then she's also like doing one of these. And she's getting all the information, you know. I used to be able to swing one by her, you know. Now when I go with, the old... no, Joanne, we weren't joking about you. Not you, Joanne. A different Joanne. She's like, I saw the face. Or more like, I saw the face. Joanne, stop it with the voice. Ew, you know? And the wheeze. It's like a death sandwich. If you had all day long, wheeze. And then also, Joanne. This is the thing, Joanne. I'm thankful that your wheeze drowns out your voice. Because if I actually could just hear your voice, it's like a sandpaper across the eardrums, you know, and the soul. You actually you sand away part of my soul every time I can actually hear you speak. So let's stick with wheezing. Anyway, guys. Tomorrow, real deer are all over again. And if we can't, we'll try our best, of course. This poor sudden death of a pilot in the air. We have our souls standing together praying for this man, for this pilot, who more than likely was forced to get a bugaboo, 9 of them, in order to fly, in order to die. Joanne, stop wheezing. Guys, tomorrow, make sure you have a cover song that you bring to the chat. Hey, Mark, can you play this cover? I'll do my freaking best. Yeah. Andrea O'Neill, Derek Parnan, Granny Page, my friend. I see Modoc, a rough stock. Guys, remember, you get that stock, it better be rough, and Modoc will be there on top of it. You know, all together, those are good things. S. Coop in the house. Thank you, S. Coop. Schumann Russell Dulces with Verte, guys. Give Verte a follow. Tim Beers, my brother. We're going to do a family jam tomorrow night because that's a cover song now. You know, essentially. I got trust. I mean, really? Thank you. Thanks. You know, like, that's like a gift what you get from someone, and you're like, oh, great, that stupid plaid with the cows on it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the stupid plaid with the mustard brown and, you know, like the puke with the purple. And then it's all in lines. And then there's cows. Okay, visual. Thank you for that. Thank you. Burn it, burn it. You know, it's one of those moments. So, thank you, Trish. No, Joanne, I'm just kidding. I forgot she can watch on the screen. Virginia! A great state, also an amazing human being, family member, you know? Guys, when you're in the process and you're a part of the family, it still says Real Talk, but, you know, that's what it used to be. This is everything. Mark Inspires is Real Talk. It is Renaissance Man. It is the moment taking place where all things happen at once. The past, the present, and the future. But you must remain in the present in order to see a future or past. It's the looking glass. Have you guys not done that? You know theory yet? We're doing the looking glass theory, Joanne. Joanne! Can you stop wheezing and wake up, please? Yeah, we're doing an outro. Just back there falling asleep already. I get it, Joanne. We're all tired. Anyway, Team Earl, we have liberty and freedom. You rock, Virginia. You rock. Trish Kelly, Tim Beers, Schumann Russell, Verte. Guys, Verte, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do a show. I got to get